How's it going, y'all? Hope you guys are having a good night. Loading in here. Figured I could get in. I probably should have started the stream when I actually loaded in. This could take a minute. But we're doing a little group flight, some Southwest ops with me and my buddy here, down to McCarran. So we're going from Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas, McCarran International in Nevada. Of course, should be about an hour 30 flight time, not including setting up. Because we're doing cold and dark, not a turnaround, so we'll get up as soon as we can, you know, hopefully not have too many goofy mishaps, but I will be using Say Intentions AI for this one here. So could be a little spicy depending on what happens. But already got the bar ready on top. We just loaded in here. Hopefully we don't have issues. Should be okay. Keyword should. As long as it takes a minute to load in normally. There we go. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna let it load. Do its thing. Brief the intermission here. There we go. We'll go ahead and close that for now. Go in here. We'll do state load. We'll do cold and dark with the GPU. Execute that. Whew. Spicy. Okay, so we'll do a pre-flight here. EFB data from SimBrief. We're going from Tucson to Las Vegas. We do have a sit-in star, and we're going to be expecting 2-6 left for the arrival. So we'll grab that real quick. That's good, since my EFBs doesn't work half the time. What state are you in right now? Startup? You said you were boarding, or forgot to board?
I'm good to go. I just need to start my APU.
Okay.
I haven't turned my fuel pumps on yet because, you know, not ready to start the APU, but just fuel pumps and APU.
Okay. I swear I had a 737 checklist. I guess I don't. Alright, well, we're gonna grab one.
I know I sent you the one I made.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let me know how the audio is. I tweaked a little bit of microphone settings off stream, and I also added some noise suppression, so you should get less echo and, you know, mouse, keyboard clicking, stuff like that. So we're gonna go and grab the checklist here that I had before, and we'll go ahead and get started here.
Do you have your multiplayer on?
I should have it set to off group only. I figured since we're friends, we should be able to see each other, but...
That's not how it works. You have to be in a group.
Ah, okay, then no. Unfortunate. I'll restart. I just don't want a bunch of... Last time I was streaming, we had a bunch of random people doing like touch and goes and dumb stuff and generic liveries, so I'd rather keep it off for stream, but I guess since we're doing a group flight, we may as well. Definitely not setting up a group though, that's for sure, because that takes a minute.
Plus that shit doesn't work half the time.
Yep, correct. Get Sky. And our meal service is ramen today. So again, put this stuff to the side here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load back in. Like conditions, I guess set to live players.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Boom. Come on, I hate this clicking spot. Alright. So I'll run through the checklist really quick when we get in. I also realized I forgot to set my controls, so I'll just flip over to that real quick and then we can get started. Should be less of a load time. Getting in this time. There we go. Awesome. So I'll make sure we got Sim Connect is good. It knows where we are. Perfect. Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. See one person, I think that's Stream Elements, but if it is someone, I appreciate you guys joining. Panel state load again. We'll run through this really quickly. Execute that. Boom.
Oh shit, the
What happened?
FSTL model injector is showing you up as a 73700, even though I don't have it.
Oh, cool. I don't see it at all.
I'm right next to you.
Yeah, no, I don't see. That's what I'm saying is I don't see you. I could start the injector though, since for some reason, just flight FS traffic doesn't work. So we'll do injector start. Should pop you in, I think. But if not, it's fine. But yeah.
I think it's because you have the scenery. You sure I'm not like floating above you?
Stand by. You're definitely not floating above me. I don't think the elevation data is that much different, especially since it's freeware. Let me check portal. I could be because I'm offline. No, it says they're next to me. Should be one gate, 2 gates over. Yeah, right there, Alpha 3. It says there's 3 people on top of me right now, so that's concerning. Maybe it just hasn't loaded you in yet.
Yeah. It'll probably fix itself once we're airborne.
Hopefully. Alright, anyways, we'll go ahead and run some checklists here. Secure cabin. Landing gear down. Speed brake is down. Flaps up. Battery overhead panel on and covered. Boom. Emergency exit lights. Armed guarded. Voltmeter select battery and ground power on the bus here. Master caution. Disengage. Electric hydraulic pumps are off. Fuel pumps are all off. Cabin util power is on, I believe. Should be back here. Galley power, cabin util, all of that is good. In-flight entertainment seat, pass seat power is on. We only have galley. Galley power is on. Ground power connected and on. Now it is. There we go. We get the interior lights as desired. All of them. There we go. Alright, AC voltmeter selected, ground power, seatbelt signs. We'll throw them to auto. Chime can go to on. Position lights are on steady. Logo light can come on. Since it's dark enough, wheel well. Wing anti-collision can stay off. Cockpit lights, we can go ahead and test really quickly. Oh boy, I gotta remember where to do that.
It's,
right there. I got it.
Yeah.
All enunciators are illuminated. Everything looks good to me. Throw those to dim. Alarms test. Go ahead and do that. Faults, fire detection, and op. 1, 2, 3. And we'll get the squib tests. That looks good, and that looks good. Should click back to center. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Do a cargo fire test, or overheat. Good. Oxygen masks. Tested, flow, check left. And we'll go ahead and re-import this departure. That's good. Alright, FMC, we'll go ahead and set fuel and payload. Let me see if I can request boarding and catering. Or preferably just boarding and refueling. with Southwest Airlines. We'll do Southwest 2001. That works for me. We'll go FMC, position initialization. Fuel payload, that's all good. Pax cargo, trim errors on. Recirc fans, left and right should be set to auto. We'll just verify trim error. Recirc is an auto. Throw the domes on. There we go. Trim error not applicable. Recirc fans, auto. Pax left and right are to auto for now. And autopilot's off. IRS selectors, we can go to nav, left, right. Throw that on status. All right. Let's go FMC. We'll do our init ref. We'll grab our GPS position. GPS left. Looks good to me. Route. We'll go Tucson. Pushback tug. We'll get that connected prior to departure. We'll go Tucson to Las Vegas. We should be Southwest 6524. Flight plan request. We'll grab the Simbrate route. We'll set the. Oh, we should set the fuel and the payload. I'll just select route. Dim that down a little bit.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Do a quick JIPWIS test because we love to hear it.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Sink rate.
Locking gear.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
Oh, those sons of bitches.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Those motherfuckers in catering didn't close the front service door.
Damn, you still ain't out there by my side. I'm on mine. You're on mine. I think it might have something to do with my traffic settings set to live instead of all. You might have yours set to all or something. Still dumb, we should be able to see each other. My concern is that... Oh no, GSX is refueling. Half the time that gets stuck, then I'm just cooked.
Yeah.
30.
Okay, but we're good. GPWS tested, takeoff config. Let me fix that by going to controls and actually setting the correct profile like I said I was going to do. Should be 777/737. 1 week later. Come on. There we go. Apply. Good. Now we're good. Alright. Checks. Init ref page is good. We'll go to route. We'll activate that. Execute it. That looks good. Check through it. We'll go to departure arrival. Departure Tucson. Looking at the Borough 5, Alpha Runway 12. And with the B-ball transition, correct? B-ball transition, execute that. And we'll go back to our legs. Borough, mountain, B-ball. We're looking at Papa, X-ray, Romeo, VOR, Juliet, 1-1. To Derek, VOR. And then direct Elda into the Rockstar 4, 26 left. So we'll do arrival, expecting the Rockstar 4. Elda transition into the ILS Zulu, 26 left. Preno transition, execute, legs, shouldn't have any discounts aside from Elda. I'll go ahead and throw this into plan mode. See what we got going on. Departure, runway heading up to acceleration. And then at Burrow, make a right-hand turn. The Martini, all of that looks good. That's a very interesting way of going through the flight plan, though. Oh, it's because I'm not heading step. I'm so used to Airbus now. One flight, it's all gone. Alright, yep, good. No discounts as well. Let's just have a transition from our star directly into the approach. Looks good to me. We'll get traffic on. We'll range down to, say, 10 miles. We'll grab data, and airport will work for now. And then we'll go to perf init. We'll go to route. Perf init. We'll do init requests, and then we'll get cross check with our flight plan. Let me kill head tracking real quick. It's easier to look around. See what it gives us here. Ready, we'll load it. So it's giving me cost index 13, that's correct. 360 for cruise, it's giving me 380. We'll execute that. Flight level 36. I wonder why it puts it 2,000 feet above the flight plans. That's weird. Zero fuel weight, estimated 120.1 to 0.3. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. Alright, 20.3, zero fuel weight, reserves 5.8, cross check 5.8, final reserves and trip costing 13, that's good, all that's good. We'll go to our N1 limit. Our planned fuel is 13.6, that's what we got on board. We'll do no D-rated takeoff today, climb, no select. Well, we could do a select temp. Let me see if it works. And select a temp, that would be nice. See what it gives us. We'll do dry runway, predicted takeoff weight, calm wind. Yeah, we do not. Oh no, we do 25C. Reduced. Okay, that's good. We'll do flaps 5 for departure. We got a good rolling distance. Available runway 11,000 feet. CG 23.5, 5.47 on the trim here. Let's see. I don't know the best way to use this. I'm just gonna spin it. Should be set 5.5 roughly. Works for me. 28, 30, 36. I'm just curious. Yeah, it's got it a little higher actually. Well, bleeds on 1, 2. Okay. Well, I don't know. We should be alright. I'm not gonna worry about the Navigraph charts. Just because I got them. Be good. We'll zoom in here for the departure. Runway 12, that cross checks. All of that's good. We'll go to climb page, leg page. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, they're loading now. Well, we should be all loaded. Passengers, yep. Alright, passengers are loaded. So I'll go return, FMC, legs page. Alright, perf init's complete. Fuel pump. Forward number 1 coming on. We'll grab the APU. We're about ready for departure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your horses. Let me go ahead and call clearance and get my departure clearance. ATIS 23.8. Southwest 6524. It is November 7th, 2024. Southwest Blue information. And I said 23.8. So I go com 2, 23, 8. See if we get anything coming through. We might need to. Yep. Boom.
Sure. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 126.65. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Information Oscar on board, and
Tucson
we'll
International
get that.
Airport. Information Oscar. 0453 Zulu. Wind 280 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 11. Dew point -5.
Dew point's
Altimeter
-5.
3002. Arriving
3002.
304. Visual approach is in use.
Alright.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
See what the arriving and
Read
departing
back
runways
all
are.
runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 126.65. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and put that back in the standby. We'll grab 2665 for clearance. You can go ahead and start taxiing, by the way. I don't know if you already did.
I have not.
Okay.
But you pretty close to taxiing.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I'm going to get APU start. I'm going to get taxi and pushback clearance, and then we'll get ready to go. Alright, here we go. We'll do, well, first we'll set this guy. We'll just magic barrel ref it. 3002, set, cross-checked, and we'll reset the minimums. Alright, here we go. Clearance, good evening. Southwest 6524 with information Oscar requesting IFR clearance to McCarran. We'll get that dimmed down. Blinding me, the ESIS is blinding me. Alright, here we go. See if we got the right frequency even. Hopefully. Double check.
Southwest,
Yep.
6524, cleared to McCarran via the Borough 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 360 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.1, squawk 4254.
Clear to Las Vegas McCarran via the Borough 5, then is filed. Climb maintain 6,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after. Departure 125.1 and squawk 4254 Southwest 6524. So we got the Borough 5. We're gonna get initial climb to
6524, read back correct?
be back correct. That's what we like to hear. So we'll get that set up to 6,000 feet. 25-1, we won't quite set that yet. Gotta go through tower and ground first. He's not gonna hand me off, so I'm gonna manually go over to ground 20025. And we'll go ahead and get our pushback clearance. We're at Alpha 6, I believe. Alpha 6, yeah. Ground, good evening, Southwest 6524, stand Alpha 6, ready for push and start. We'll get the taxi. Next, we're expecting 1-2.
6524, Tucson ground, push and start approved, tail northeast.
Push and start approved, tail northeast, Southwest 6524. So tail northeast, we're gonna go ahead and push our nose to the... Yeah, we'll push nose left, tail right. So we're about ready for departure here. Just make sure they wrapped it up. Yep, forward entry is the only thing left. So we'll go ahead and say ready for pushback and departure.
You might want to wait a second on the push thing because they're going to be facing opposite.
Really? Are you not taking 1-2?
No, I told you I'm taking 2-9 right.
I don't know what you're smoking. Tucson does not have parallel runways. Oh, you have the yeah, you have the Asoga one. That's right. Oops. All right, we'll continue. Yeah, the Asobo Tucson or the default has 3 runways. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Unless they added another one, I'm pretty sure it's just 2. At least on my scenery. All right.
There's 3. I'm looking at it on Google Maps right now.
All right, APU to start. Oh, that's the. I don't know then. That's weird. All right, APU gen switches not applicable. Waiting for like UGT fallback. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take 1 2 because my scenery just has the 2. Could be they were doing construction on it and they shut it down and like that's what it was trying to replicate in the scenery, but I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
No clue.
Yep. Alright, so we'll get APU gen left, right on the bus. We'll go ahead and release ground power. Alright, GPU is disconnected, so we'll throw that off. Should be ready to go.
Also, I don't know how the fuck you got 1-2 as your runaway because I'm watching shit come in like for 2-9 currently.
Or a 3-0? Okay. I'll ask for a runway change. But that's just what SimBrief gave me based on the current weather, so I don't know. I could always ask them to give me that as a departure as well. Because I'm pretty sure the Burrow 5, should be able to do that. No, it's not. It's definitely for runway 1-2.
Bro,
Okay,
your numbers are off.
my numbers are definitely correct. But yeah, the ATIS is definitely putting 3-0 in favor, but I definitely, yeah, we're just gonna fly it. Let me see if I can request.
Those runway numbers are not accurate.
They are.
They're not.
As per, well, maybe it rolled back because every, like, I don't know how many years, but maybe it's 10 or something, runway numbers change.
Well, yeah.
So.
Well, they change 1 degree every 10 years. It's pretty slow. rate of change.
2-9 and to 3-0 is literally 1 degree, so pretty much.
No, that's 10 degrees.
Well, maybe it rolled over. Maybe it was just at that 3-1-9 and then it, or sorry,
I get what you're trying to say.
2-9 or some shit.
I don't
But
know
I'm gonna
what-
roll with it. You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth about mismatched runways and sceneries and what's real and not. It's a sim. So I'm gonna wait for you to taxi out, and then I'm just gonna, you know, request a runway change and go from there. Four 254. Maybe that has something to do with the reason why you're invisible. Maybe I'm in another dimension.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why your number of runways are different, but
It's probably just the freeware scenery's just fucked up. I wouldn't be surprised.
probably because I mean, granted, I don't know what month it's from, but I'm looking at SAT data from this year, and it's 2-9 left, 2-9 right, and then
Yeah, I mean the
runway.
navigraph's fucked up too because even on the charts, which are on the latest ARAC and chart data, for at least the sim as they can get, is showing 3012 and then a perpendicular. So that's weird. Oh well.
Anyways, I'm out of the way, so go ahead and push.
All right. So probably needs parking brake set. Yeah. There we go. Continue. I'll do nose left, tail right. Actually, hold on. Interrupt. Change direction. Okay, hopefully that's fine. We'll see if we can get that going. Alright, gen switches, APU bleeds, engine bleeds are on. Voltmeter to APU. Set master caution, disengaged. Squawk set, altimeter set, FMC departure, route legs check, takeoff. Page 1 and 2 are set, initial altitude set 6,000. Heading takeoff runway 12. Questionable, but it's what we're probably gonna not end up taking. We're probably gonna swap to 30, which is also questionable. IAS Mach speed V2 is going to be per the takeoff page 136 plus 10 will do 146. Flight director's on. Yaw damper. Go ahead and throw you on. Boom. Dim on the dome. Here, the window heat can come on. We'll leave the probe heat off. Alright, fuel pumps all usable. Throw that on, nothing in the center tank. Leave that off. Cross feed valve test. Bright. Dim. Bright. Off. Checked. Window heat is on. Wing and anti-ice as required, not required. Hydraulic pumps. Electric pumps coming on. Flight altitude set 360. Set, and we'll go ahead and grab the landing elevation or the field elevation 2181. I'll set 2200 set. The landing altitude set. Flight directors are on. LNAV, VNAV as required. Throw both of them on. Auto brake, RTO. Comms radio set, ground connections all are removed, and doors are indicating closed. Force start check next, parking brake. Actually, we gotta grab the chocks, don't we? Yep. Boom. There we go. We'll do nose right.
Don't you love when you when you forget the chocks?
Yep, it happened to me twice in a row now, on the last stream too.
Oof.
Alright, all engines clear, start at wheel, we're gonna wait a little bit. And we're gonna ask for a runway change.
Telling me you don't want to accidentally intake a wand.
Yeah, right? Ground Southwest 6524, is it possible to get runway change to 30? See how they handle that. Because, like, my departure is for this runway, so it's kind of weird if we...
Southwest 6524. Runway change to 30 approved. Taxi via Alpha, Bravo 1, Charlie.
Runway change approved. Taxi runway 30 via Alpha, Bravo 1, Charlie. Southwest 6524. Half of those taxiways don't exist, believe it or not, this airport. So that's interesting. So maybe there's a mismatch even... Okay, what's going on? Oh, they're pushing me straight back, I guess. Alright, parking brake set. Go ahead and number 2 to ground. With our packs off, of course. There's the pressure. % fuel. Rise EGT, light off, fuel flow, oil pressure, temperature coming up. Takeoff briefing reviewed, 30. We'll probably fly direct to... Let's see, where we can fly. We can fly direct Rosker at or above 9,000 on the departure, since we're taking off the opposite direction. Actually, let me see if I can get... Burrow 5, B-ball. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Oh, hold on. Runway 30, wild take 2, Burrow 5. Okay, we'll change that. Alright, start a cutout. 1 to ground. Forgot to start my FS2 crew as well.
Oof.
That is what it is. I could probably start that now.
So you're taxiing down to 30.
Yeah.
I'm waiting at the EOR for that, so we'll see if you end up seeing me.
Okay. All right.
Let's start setting up.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's cancel that. All right, that's good. All right, nice, just motored. Max motor 28 N2. Gotta love it. It is what it is. Packs left and right off. Anti-collision light definitely was on before we even pushed back or started, for sure.
Definitely.
Transponder out off. Fuck it. TARA. Engine area is clear. Lower display unit is set to engine. Rise in fuel flow, oil temperature and pressure, I think. Can't see it because of the speed brake, but we look good. Just waiting for... There it is. 56 starter valve is closed. Go ahead and throw a takeoff, taxi turn-offs. We'll throw flaps 5. Flaps 5 set. Engine start, all of that's good. All that's good. Kicks back, set to cont. We'll do 1 and 2 to continuous. For taxi, gen switches 1 and 2 on. AC volts to gen 1, gen 1 set. We'll do APU bleed off. Tax auto, isolation valve to auto. Probe heat can come on. Flap set, trim, verify set, flight controls are free and correct. Recall, we'll check. And we have one thing. Doors. Oh boy, what is it this time? Forward entry. Thank you, GSX. I appreciate you. Close that door. There we go. Alright. Lower DU, we'll throw that to off. Taxi lights on, turn off lights as required. TCAS test. Boom. Taxi, all good there. For takeoff, checklist next. Do a config check. I should have done that before, but we're good. We'll go ahead and come out to the right here. Turn on our head tracking. There we go. See a Delta. I don't see you. All of this is quite concerning. Alpha 10 to our right here. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Dude cut me off.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I got your stream up on my second monitor.
So at least for AI, traffic's in the opposite direction. That's interesting. Oh, hang on. Before I die, let me frickin' 3-0 for departure. We'll do the wild take 4. B-ball transition should put us in the same spot. Looks good to me. Oh my god, we really need some juice to get out of this stop.
Yeah, you do in the 7-3.
Woo. There we go. And of course I have to redo my V-speeds. Route, takeoff, V-speeds, reset. 36, 146 set. Course. Not applicable. So if the APU gen or the APU can come off. That all looks good. That's fine. And our departure heading at 306. We're gonna do just gonna do RNAV Wildcat.
Yeah, that's what I got for my departure.
Alright. Yep, acceleration at 3,200 and then RNAV Wildcat. LNAV, VNAV arm, top altitude 6,000. We'll expect clearance. We got our taxi instruction. We'll go ahead and preset tower 118.3. One 18.3. On 8.3 set and standby. Hopefully we get a handoff. I don't think we will though. Not confident. Long taxi. We'll do another recall check. That's good. That should be good. Would be nice to have that, I should probably also check. Yeah, flaps 5, green light. Gear down, 3 green. Speed brakes, not armed. Don't need them armed. And engine start to continuous left and right. Lights for departure, we'll do logo, strobe, anti-collision, position obviously, wing lights, wheel well. I don't think we need that anymore. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing you. It's weird. You can see me, I can't see you. It's definitely got to be the Microsoft settings that I ran with. Alright, Alpha 15. We'll take Alpha 17 for departure. Should be 2 taxiways from now. Just zoom out a little bit, see what our departure look like. We should be okay. Not worst case, RNAV Wildcat, and then we'll go from there. We'll go back to climb. I'll bring this back up. For takeoff check, parking brake set, auto throttle arm. Center fuel pumps, not required. Anti-ice, not required. Cabin lights. We'll turn off the dome once we get to the line. Flight instruments checked, incorrect. LNAV, VNAV armed. Into engine instruments. That looks stable to me. Perfectly fine. Alpha 16. No, we're looking for 17. brake temp. I'll go ahead and check that real quick. Brake temps look good across the board. Slow it down here for this turn. Alright, I'm holding short now, so. I don't know if you've departed already or not.
I just got airborne.
Alright, roger. Auto throttle arm, takeoff data V1, VR V2 check plus 10, nav equipment checked, takeoff clearance. We'll go ahead and grab that, 8.3. Tower, good evening, Southwest 6524, holding short of runway 30 on Alpha 17, ready for departure. Just throwing a bunch of mumbo jumbo that I probably didn't need. I think I got you departing actually. Nah, that's arriving traffic.
Southwest 6524, Tucson Tower, runway 30, winds 290 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, Southwest 6524. Alright, clear for takeoff. So we've obtained clearance. Landing lights will come on. 1, 2, we'll do runway turn off. Taxi lights can come off. Runway turn offs will stay on. Strobe and steady. Wing lights on. All of that looks good to me. Auto brake RTO. Transponder TARA traffic push on. Clock, we'll go ahead and start. Left clear, right is not clear, but it's AI traffic. We're going to disregard that. Clock's on. After takeoff, checklist next. Yeah, I think, yeah, I might see you. Stopping by to say what's up. What's going on, man? Have you been streaming at all? I haven't caught any of your streams, but I think I had notifications on. Still down to game tomorrow? Yeah, I got a group flight going on at around 5, but anytime before or after then should be good to go. Don't worry about me departing into traffic, it's perfectly normal. Alright, so on the brakes, we'll spool up 40% N1. Not really, working on getting clean. Hey man, streaming's just another way to get clean, right? You gotta distract yourself from the negativity somehow. Alright, 40, stable, toga. Thrust set. Speed's alive. Little bit of a D rate there since apparently my toga button didn't work. 80 knots, cross check. Back on the pressure. V1. Rotate. Got gear up. Woo, that's juicy. Alright, 156. Should transition to FMC speed, and we are direct Wildcat. He didn't give me runway heading, so I assume he wants me to climb via SID. But we're at about our... There we go. Over to departure, Southwest 6524. Good day. So we remember going to 125.1. Probably should have preset that. We'll trim down.
2524. Good day.
25.1. So we'll set that while we accelerate. 25.1 set. Departure, good evening, Southwest 6524, 5,500, climbing 6,000. Alright, so we'll level out flaps 2. Or, sorry, flaps 1.
Southwest 6524, Tucson approach, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb, maintain flight level 230, Southwest 6524. Alright, flaps up. Speed check. And I think she said 120. Whatever I said. (120) set. We'll do autopilot 1. Or autopilot command alpha. Set. Altitude. Intervene. VNAV speed green. N1 green. LNAV. Wildcat. Good on the climb out. We'll go ahead and grab weather. And we can put terrain on number 2 here. Range him out a little bit. Get traffic on him as well. Good climb out after takeoff. Positive rate, gear up. Auto brake coming to off. Engine start switches to off. Gear lever is off. Flaps raised on schedule. We are currently showing 0, no light. Autopilot on. LNAV, VNAV on. Green. Runway turn-off lights can come off. And cabin lights as required. We'll ding the cabin. Bing bong. Bing bong. Yeah, but glad you're getting clean, man. I actually didn't know you had any issues like that, but I appreciate you reaching out and, you know, informing me on an update for your journey. You know, definitely have a blast gaming tomorrow, no pun intended. But yeah, really, really happy for you, man. And sorry to hear that you had to go through that in the first place. Alright, 310,000, that was quick. We'll run landing lights off. We can throw the wing lights off. Anti-collisions, strobe and steady. Logo light will keep on for the juice. And we'll double check that our cabin is climbing. It is slowly but surely. Looks good to me. So, just to cross-verifying that climb out since we...
Southwest 6524, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb, maintain flight level 290, Southwest 6524. Up to flight level, oops, 290. Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill us. (290) set, altitude. FMC, what do we got? Check altitude target. Climb out target should be set. There we go. Altitude hold, interesting. Why is it doing this? Let's verify. What we got going on? VNAV. There we go. Should be back on our climb schedule. Alright, last little departure. We'll do FM, or sorry, yeah, we'll just do a recall. Checked. Looking good. Check our fuel schedule here since we got nothing better to do. Till ATC gives us further guidance. Should be, well, we're going to show different stuff, but we should be direct B-ball, overhead B-ball. We're predicted to have 10,000 pounds.
Southwest 6524, contact Albuquerque Center on 133.0.
Over to 133.0, Southwest 6524. 330. 330. Albuquerque Center, good evening, Southwest 6524, 15,000. Climbing, flight level 290.
Southwest 6524, Albuquerque Center. Good evening, Marana. Altimeter 30.00.
Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and knock off the... Yeah, we'll... knock the webcam. There you guys go. See a little bit more. And then... if anybody's in here when I do land, just remind me to throw it back to, on. So I can... you can see me probably simulating...
Southwest 6524, Albuquerque Center. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
Up to flight level 350, Southwest 6524. To 350 we go. 350 set. Altimeter standard. Cross-checked. All three. Bring that back up. Just a rocket ship.
Quick question. For TCAS reports, is the altitude in thousands of feet or hundreds of feet?
I think if it's 2 digits, it's 1,000 then 100. So like
Okay.
2,500, and then if it's 03, it's like 300 feet.
Okay, okay.
Southwest 6524, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Southwest 6524. 360. I got some terrain. No weather. Go Wildcat 4 departure. Direct B-ball looks good. And we should be going into the Rockstar 4. Elda transition. Yep, so we got 2 VORs between our transition for our star. Then we should go down to Prino and then fly directly into the field. What do they got you for your arrival runway?
26 left.
Okay, yeah, I'm on T6 left. At least that adds up, right?
Yeah.
Might ask for 26 right. Longer runway, and we wouldn't have to taxi across as much, but we'll see. They don't have as many high speeds, though.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh. Too much. Too much juice. There we go. I'll actually throw off airport, we'll do stations instead. We'll do minimums. We'll go ahead and preset our information for approach here. We will expect the 26 left. We'll see what Say Intentions gives us. But for the ILS straight in 26 left, we got 2269 for barometric decision height. We're just gonna roll with radio, so I don't have to type all that crap in.
Hey, what's your distance from TFD?
I'm pretty sure I'm overhead. No, I'm overhead B-ball. I don't think I have that in my flight plan.
Well,
Tango
TFD
Fox.
is that point off to your left, the station.
Hang on.
Oh, you're about 20 miles from it.
One 1148. Yeah, 20. About 20 to the east of it. Or, yeah, 20 to the north of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, 11.5, so we'll set that 11.5. 11.5. Set nav 1 and nav 2. We'll get the digital ATIS pre-selected on column 2, 32.4. (32.4) set, and we'll expect approach. Guess we're kind of coming from the east. 119775 maybe. Try it.
Oh god, look at the traffic like 40 miles out. There's 3 fucking planes headed towards us.
Uh-oh. You're right. Actually, I don't think I'm picking that up. I actually said uh-oh because my sim froze for a second. But I believe you, and I'm also scared because of that. I don't want... Damn, that's nice and loud, isn't it? What was that? Phoenix?
There's a picture of what my TCAS looks like.
Let's see it. Oh. They're in formation, dude. It's the F-35s. They're coming for you.
Oh, fuck.
Dang. Alright, we'll go through the seatbelts. I think they just automatically cycled off, actually. Another recall check. See if we have any more to our checklist. Climb, transition altitude, set standard. We're past our restriction for 250 below 10,000. Landing lights off, seatbelts, auto, fuel pumps, center are off. Anti-ice, not. Well, actually, total air is minus 12C, but we haven't passed any clouds or anything, so we should be alright. Cruise descent prep. Engine instruments we're monitoring. Looks good. Fuel flow. Got a good balance in our tanks. Fuel quantity checked. 10.5. Lights as required. Center fuel pumps not applicable. 40 nautical miles before top of descent. Next part of the checklist.
Southwest 6524. Expect the Rockstar 4 arrival for the ILSY runway 26 left into Las Vegas via Preno. In
There
about
we
20
go.
minutes, I'll start your descent. Let me know if you want it sooner.
They won't. Alright. Expect descent by the Rockstar 4, ILS Yankee, runway 26 left, Preno transition for Southwest 6524, thank you. Alright, so we're actually going to take the Yankee, so that's a little bit of a change. Probably not significant, but we're going to be on the Rockstar 4, ILS Yankee 26 left. That's good. Execute legs. Elda still gonna have that same transition. Preno, and then XR. That's an interesting discount to have. Let me go ahead and swap that. We're on the Yankee. 1,000 to go. Arnav. No. ILS Yankee 26 left. Final. Okay, still connects to Preno. So we'll do Preno, direct Hoxar, so we don't have any discount. This should be a straight approach. Hopefully it doesn't give us vectors. So that would suck. Performance, landing dispatch, we'll do import that, runway 26 left. What we're expecting, plenty of runway, condition dry, flaps, we'll do flaps 40. Packs on, anti-ice off, weather, calculate.
LD short instructions.
Oh, there we go, we're picking up the,
departures contact clearance delivery on 118.0.
that hurts.
Advise on initial contact you have information Oscar.
Oscar here too, interesting.
Las Vegas Airport. Information Oscar. 0556 Zulu. Wind 040 at 12. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 11. Dew point 13. Altimeter 3019er. Arrival
3019er.
runways 8 left, 8 right, 1 right, 1 left. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery
Okay.
on 18.0. Advise on initial contact you have in
So they're saying, so my Aegis Oscar's saying we're expecting, well, winds are in favor for 8 left, 8 right, 1 left, and 1 right. I might ask and see if I can take 1 right. Maybe. Because it should be, yeah, all runways, okay. That's gonna change stuff though, damn. They also said visual approaches in use. I'm gonna go and ask before it's too late. Center Southwest 6524. Is it possible to get a runway change to 01 right? See if they can even do that. I don't know if they can do that. But we'll see. Yeah, because there's an 11 knot tailwind for 26 left right now since we've taken off.
Southwest 6524, runway change to 01 right approved. Expect the Jason 3 arrival for runway 01 right at Las Vegas.
Alright, so I gotta... I'm gonna throw myself in 332. Heading select, we'll do arrival. Jason 3. Do RNAV 1 right, I guess. Execute that. Still flying to Derek, and then we got that whole mess. Oh boy. That makes no sense. Should be on that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do the IC2 actually. Actually, you know what? I don't even know why the fuck I'm doing this. I could just stay on the same arrival. Arrival. Rockstar 4. Elda transition. One right. Execute. Clear the discount. Kill that. We're just changing runways. We'll do runway 01 right. It says 1 left is what's being used, but I'm just gonna put 1 right. Okay. So we'll do, yeah, that works. Arrival, Rockstar, RNAV 1 right, Vandal transition, execute. Legs, we'll do that once more. We'll also go back to LNAV. Gonna kick us back a little bit. And then when we go around here, let's just make sure. We'll go to plan. We'll go down on the thing, we'll step Elda, should go around, that's our decel, and then it'll extend us out for that. Alright, that looks good. Less concerned now. The only concern of mine is why he gave me the Jason 3 when that's a southbound arrival when I'm coming from the when I'm coming from the south, you know what I'm saying? You see the problem here?
Don't worry about it. I see the problem, but don't worry about it.
You're right, I guess, I mean, we're Southwest Airlines, our job is to not worry about anything. Alright, we'll reset our destination. That's good. Preset 11977, we'll do Top of descent. We have 70 miles. We'll brief it early. ATIS for information is checked. Altimeter is checked. 3019. We can pre-select that as well. .3019 pre-selected. Radio's set. We are gonna have to change. Actually, no, it's an RNAV, isn't it? It's not even a WAS. It's just like, oh no, it is a WAS approach. We're good. We'll have a glide path and everything. So Febit at 6,000 feet. We'll set our bottom altitude 5,100 for the glide slope. (5,100) set. MCP altitude reset. FMC approach speed reference should be set. We'll go ahead and init. Flaps 40, 132 is set. Reference speed set. Localizer frequencies not applicable. ILS localizer course we can set 014 just because why not. .014 set course 1 and 2 cross-checked. Complete FMC descent forecast page. Descent forecast, descent winds request. See what it gives us here. If it even populates, actually. I don't know if they modeled that. They're landing en route. OFP, we're actually expecting 01 right now. The RNAV. Runway conditions dry. Import aircraft details will be flaps 40. Packs on, anti-ice off. Auto brakes will set. Auto brakes 3. Yeah, we'll smoke them. Why not? Reversers all operable or operational. Non-normal condition none. VREF will add 5. Weather 3019 calculate. Landing distance required 5839 and available 9265. Reference speed 136. Yep, seems about right. I'm overhead Derek, by the way, Delta Romeo Kilo. I also don't know if that's the correct identifier name, but alright, we'll set that. EFB, overhead Delta Romeo Kilo, should have 8.6, we got 9.6. Works for me. I guess if anything it'd be called the Prescott Valley VOR. Alright, FMC forecast uplink ready. We'll go ahead and load those in and execute them. Descent forecast winds have been put in. 6,000, we should have 018 at 35 knots. Yeah. So we'll have some decent winds. Alright, descent checklist next.
No way, bro.
What happened?
That's sick. The VFR map that's in game actually has the Nevada test and training range outlined.
Oh,
If you
that's
zoom in
sick.
close enough.
That's dope. Oh, there she is. Should get a good view of the strip on the way down. One right, I guess, yeah, that'd be good. Also, brief our approach before we get to our top of descent. It's going to be a WASP approach, RNAV GPS into one right. We'll follow the appropriate procedures to the best of our ability and follow ATC instructions. Hopefully they don't say something stupid or give us vectors, even though they said expect the visual. Or no, that was the ATIS. Anyways. Final approach course 014, Kispy at 5,100 for the glide path. Decision height is going to be 288 for radio altimeter minimums. We'll go ahead and set that. 288 set and cross-checked. Airport elevation has been discussed and appropriate landing elevation is set for cabin pressurization. Missed approach procedure, climb to 2,700 feet and climbing right turn to 7,000 feet. Direct Hayden and hold. Altitude inches, we already know our transition altitude since we're in North America. Minimum safe altitude for 01 right around the field is 3,200 feet, so pretty high. We got some decent sized terrain and obstacles around. RMP approach, GPS, radar required, uncompensated baronav systems, LNAV, VNAV not authorized below 0C, not applicable to us. Runway 1 right, helicopter visibility reduction, not applicable to us. VGSI and RNAV glide path not coincident. Shouldn't have an issue with that. If we do missed approach, we'll follow missed approach procedure at Hayden. Right turn 239 and then set our clock for a 2-minute racetrack pattern. Shouldn't have to do that, hopefully. Right. Pretty good to me. What's
There's
up?
an airport out here called the YOLO Ranch.
Actually, you're lying. The YOLO
Nah.
Ranch? YOLO.
Nah. Yep.
Hold on, where's that at? I gotta find this shit. Screw flying the airplane.
The identifier is 33 Alpha Zulu.
3-3 Alpha Zero. Roger that. Three Alpha Zulu. Oh, I see it. YOLO Ranch, yes sir. We had to land there just for shits and giggles.
Do a short little hop someday, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. I already want to do some bush flights in Cali. I have some of the parallel 42 bush sceneries, but I haven't touched them. That and a lot in British Columbia, like that region of Canada.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, my beloved. Albuquerque Center, Southwest 6524 at top of descent. And it started descending anyways. I'm just gonna see what he says. Whoopsies. Guess that's why you'd make that call a little sooner.
My seatbelt signs weren't in the auto position when I started descending. Nope, they were definitely on.
Oof.
I promise. Nobody tripped and fell.
Alright, descent checklist, de-ice as required, not applicable. Landing altitude is checked. Around 2,000 feet, recall checked. Left, right, clear, nothing. Radial altimeter and barometric minimums have been set and checked. 288. Passing transition altitude, we'll go ahead and reset to local. 3019 is current, I believe. We'll go ahead and double check that that's correct. Yep. 0556 Zulu. So it should update soon. Actually, I'd be surprised if it didn't already update. He never got back to me. I don't know. It's gonna give me, yep, a 975. I don't know. Grab a little bit of speed brake. Oh, that wing flex.
It's fine.
We'll be alright. Normally it's the cargo doors, not the wings and the Boeings.
Yep.
Ah, that's no fun. I want an interior view.
Southwest 6524, speed 210 knots.
Motherfucker. Speed 210 knots, Southwest 6524. Alright.
Southwest 6524, maintain speed 210 knots.
Yep, slowing down to maintain 210 knots, Southwest 6524. Motherfucker.
You got the ATIS freak for McCarran?
32.4 should be. Should be 32.4. That's what I got for me. Seemed to work. I need to slurp up my ramen that's been sitting here.
Man's leaving the camera off for slurping up ramen. What the hell?
My bad, bro. I'm actually gonna reheat this when I'm landed and at a stop. This is depressing.
Yeah, cold ramen's pretty depressing.
Yeah, it's my fault though. All right. Thankfully, we were able to slow down while descending and maintaining our path. Oh, it wants me at 210. Is that really a restriction on this descent? No, I'm not even at the damn overhead. Where am I? Hold on. Gene. Okay, I'm at the second. Should be at 250 knots. I'm gonna Albuquerque Center, Southwest 6524, requesting descent via the Rockstar 4 arrival. Vandal transition, I should have said. Because he still has me.
Southwest 6524, descend via Jason 3 for the visual Y runway 01 right approach into Las Vegas via pre-no altimeter 30.09er.
He still wants me to go down on that damn. Alright. Roger, descend via the Rockstar 4 arrival for the RNAV Yankee runway 01 right approach into Las Vegas via Preno, altimeter 3009 Southwest 6524. See what he says to that. It isn't even LA Center anymore, it's Albuquerque. When am I gonna get approach? Crap. Alright, we're at our speed. We're gonna come back. We'll arm the speed brakes. Continue our checklist. That's fine. Above our path. No bueno. Music Mountain.
Have you hit Rockstar yet?
Not quite. Where even is Rockstar? Oh no, I'm like direct petty. Flying too petty.
Oh, what altitude are you at? Just out of curiosity.
Stand by. There we go, that's a juice shot. Flight level 220.
Okay. started shitting myself for a second because I just hit petty and I'm at 15,000.
No, I'm 18 miles from Petty. We're good on separation.
Okay.
And for some reason, this retard wants, or sorry, excuse my language. This
You're getting canceled.
challenged individual wants me flying at 210 knots on a southbound star, which makes no sense. So I'm just not following his instruction. I'm actually.
At least he's not as challenged as the default ATC.
That's true.
I had the default ATC tell me the other day. I was on descent. It's like, okay, go ahead and do your descent. And then it's like, hey, by the way, climb up to flight level 230. I'm like, what? Just
dang.
sitting there at like 11,000.
So we're expecting 01 right. I'm gonna be on the RNAV. He wants me on the visual. Taxi will run next. Yeah, let's see. For taxi, if we're taking 1 right, we'll plan for the high speed Papa. But I know I'm gonna float the shit out of it. So we'll plan for Papa or November. And then holding pad 20. Actually, yeah, no, we'll just take Delta Golf Charlie, or yeah, we'll try and do Papa or November Delta Golf, and then we'll try like Golf 1 for holding port 17. But I don't know where Southwest parks in this airport, so
Time to go see Google Maps and look at an airport chart.
yeah. Cause I can do parking gates. Saying Concourse Bravo or the South would probably be suitable for Southwest Airlines, but I don't know. They could be on Concourse Charlie for all I know.
So it looks like. Do you have a chart that tells you what
Yeah.
sections are what?
Yeah.
Can you send that to me real quick, or is it on your
Ah
stream
shit.
screen?
It's on my it's not on my stream screen, but I don't know how to send the chart.
You could just take a screenshot.
Oh, fair enough. Here, hang on. I'll just do it on the stream. Or you could just look at the stream.
I'm looking at the stream.
Here's what I got. Oh, I gotta add it. I forgot. I'm dumb. Hold on. Oh, I'm not even on the right. Hang on. All sorts of messed up. Tucson to Las Vegas. Should populate everything I have on my tablet so far. Yep, sure did. For the pin board, parking gate cords, this is what I got. So I got Concourse Charlie, Bravo,
Yeah, so
Alpha.
they park on the fucking side image doesn't have anything on the left side of Concourse Bravo. Like there's literally nothing parked there on that side image.
Do you see blue? Do you see blue carts?
No. Yeah. So Concourse Bravo and Charlie is where they park.
Okay, so you want to go for like 2-3 and 2-2 maybe? In this ballpark, or you want to just park at one of the?
That's good.
Okay. All right. So I'll
You
take.
want 2-2 or 2-2?
I'll take 2-2 if my GSX wants to behave itself and, you know, what do you call it? Acknowledge that that's actually a stand. All right, here we go. We'll go up on here. Out of curiosity, yep, it's still at 250 is what it wants me at, so I'm gonna stay on the MCP. Next restriction 140 or above, we can do that. Yeah, my PC is gonna have a field day when it loads in McCarran. I can see it in the distance. Alright, we'll come back one on that, and then... Yeah, that looks fine. Transition altitude, we're back to local 3019, and just to be sure, we'll hit magic barrel ref 3012, so it jumped around a lot actually. Pressure went crazy just now. No, it didn't.
Just grabbed November and
No way it's 3012. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, I'm gonna
Tower
cross verify as
012.
well.
my
Visibility
information is
10.
033 at 4
Sky
and
conditions
active runways are
clear.
26.
Temperature
That
11.
doesn't make any sense.
Dew point -13. Altimeter 3019er.
Well, it's only 4 knot
Arriving and
wind, so
departing
it
runways
doesn't
8
matter.
left,
Yeah.
8 right, 1 left. Visual
From
It says they're
my-
all in use. But
Advise
are you
on
using the
course
default,
heading,
aren't you?
altitude, and
Yeah.
if flight following is requested.
From my
Read back all
knowledge, they
runway and
favor
hold short
the
instructions.
26 runway.
VFR
26
departures
left and 26
contact
right runways.
clearance delivery on
Yeah, I've heard.
118.0. Advise on initial contact. You have information Quebec.
I don't know how we went from
Las
information
Vegas.
Oscar to information Quebec. But I must have missed Papa in there somewhere. But that works. Las Vegas Center, Southwest 6524. We have information Quebec on board. I didn't get the temperature or the winds or
Southwest
anything.
6524, good evening.
What do you mean, good evening, bro? You've been talking to me for the past... I don't know when this guy's gonna hand me off to approach. Like, I'm confused. I'm gonna ask. Center Southwest 6524, when would you like us to contact approach?
Southwest 6524, contact Nellis approach on 119.775 in 10 miles.
We'll contact Nellis 119.775 and 10 miles Southwest 6524. Okay?
Nellis.
Yeah, that's and well, I guess it's like for the area. Nellis probably controls everything. I don't know. What does the chart say? I'm curious now. On the Rockstar 4. Well, it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't have anything there. But for the yeah, it should be Vegas approach. But they got the frequency right at least. I don't know. Nothing to say there, other than that's stupid. That's good. And at ref, we'll reselect flaps 40. VNAV disconnect, that's interesting. Don't know why reselecting my approach reference speed would disconnect VNAV, but I guess you do you. Whoa, okay. Speed intervene. Now he's gonna yell at me again. I'm gonna contact Nellis because I don't want to hear this guy scream at me again. Approach, good evening, Southwest 6524 is descending via the Rockstar 4 through 14,500.
Southwest 6524, Las Vegas approach, good evening, Chinley altimeter 30.15.
Local altimeter 3015, Southwest 6524, thank you. Yeah, that sounds more correct. I mean, I'm gonna need the correct altimeter setting for this approach anyways. But I'm pretty sure... And they still said 3019. Then we can expect tower for runway 1 left and right, 11875. One 875. Let the shit show begin. There you go. Approach checklist, altimeters checked, localizer frequency not applicable, course set 014 degrees, approach. We can arm that once we're finished descending here. Not quite ready for the approach checklist, but trying to finish what we got while we can. Throw back a little bit of speed brake. I don't need that much, I don't think. Right on path as well. Should be good there. Vandal at 9,000. Have camp at 10,000 and then Bugs Vandal both at 9,000.
Southwest 6524, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.2.
Interesting. Over to 124.2, Southwest 6524. Interesting. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 6524 with you, 13,500 descending by the Rockstar 4. Why would they give me... That makes no sense.
Southwest
I just touched
6524,
down
Los
26
Angeles
left.
Center, good
That was
evening,
a
Boulder
fucking
altimeter
15 knot,
30.18.
45 degree wind.
Damn.
Tailwind at 45 degrees.
Damn.
I forget the term for like a 45 degree offset wind, but yeah,
Southwest
that at
Probably
6524,
quartering.
Los Angeles Center, contact Las Vegas approach
whatever
on
the fuck it was at 15
120.45.
knots, and it was a tailwind.
Over to 120.45, Southwest 6524. Who is 2045 again?
I can't remember.
Nobody. That's interesting. Let me bring it up, see what it says. Uh, 2045. Approach, good evening, Southwest 6524, 13,000 ascending by the Rockstar 4. If I had a nickel for every time I said in a transition, I'd be a proper airline pilot.
Southwest 6524, Las Vegas approach. Good evening, searchlight, altimeter 30.18.
Yeah, right. I don't know why they gave me his 0 point. That's not even like a frequency, like approaches 119 or 775. I don't know why he tossed me over to Los Angeles Center and then he tossed me back to a different approach that doesn't exist as per the charts. That's a little interesting to me.
Oh,
Yeah, very. But, I mean, assuming he's not going to send me to another approach, I guess at least I can get tower going on 11875. Set. And we'll throw terrain on the ND as well. Important for this approach. So we're going pretty much between two ranges, as far as I'm aware. Jeez Louise. Let that N1 roll back. Going over a pretty light patch here. 7,000 on the terrain. Looks like we have traffic landing in the direction I'm going. Alright, Sheen at or above 12,000. Next restriction 210 at 10,000. We'll wait for that to change and then we'll go back to FMC speed. There we go, decel at needle, or just after needle. That should be our turn onto our manual track. I think it's a manual track. Let me see. Vandal, bugs, and track 001 to cross Vandal, and then on track 001. So yeah, we'll fly track 001. What it gives us. Bang on the path, looking good. Speed brakes armed, approach. We'll continue that checklist now that we're getting kind of close here. Alright, should get our next speed restriction here. Odd, we didn't. Go back to FMC speed. Nope, actually not. Don't know why it's not recognizing the speed restraint as... Oh, well, I guess it's because I have to be overhead that waypoint. .210 at camp, and then at 10,000. 10,000 landing lights can come on, runway turn-offs. Leave the taxi off, APU will come on the ground. That's fine by me. Engine start to continuous. Throw the wing lights on. All of those lights are as required. Attendants, please be seated for landing. And we'll continue our approach checklist here. Landing lights on, seatbelts on, altimeters checked. All of this we already ran through except for the approach arm. Speed brake is arm, flaps, we'll throw it out to 15 shortly. This approach, what is this? Let's see. It's like a 13 mile final, so we'll throw out some flap now. There's our speed restraint, so we'll add our decel. There we go, now we got some light action going on. Oh, there we go. That's pretty juice. Woo! That's nice. Alright. 10,000 at our decel. We'll go ahead and continue. We'll go flaps 1. And transition. And we'll get out here, drag required. Roger. Drags in, legs, should get a vector from Vandal. Actually, we'll just cycle this. That's good. We'll go into here, we'll grab flaps 2. So we're looking for show 8. Show 8 is what we're looking for. Alright, we'll grab the head tracking. Head tracking's on, recentered. 1, 2. We'll go up a little bit. That's fine by me. I'll say we got field in sight out to our... I don't want to call that field. I don't know if it is or not, but I'll call it field in sight. 12:30, 1 o'clock. A little bit of terrain out there, 8,500. That's a little concerning. We'll hold this safe altitude. Transition to our approach chart. Speed brake set. Auto brake 3. We'll go showcase 8. Flaps 5. I'll warm it back up. I ate a little bit of it. Whoa, jump scare.
The fuck happened?
You watch the stream?
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot that PMDG and GSX, you can see the passengers inside. So I just got flashbang. Alright, we'll do flaps 10. Boom. Alright, go back to cockpit here.
Do they need this or this?
The bottom is alive.
That's cool.
Alright, we'll bring up the yoke as well. Approach, we'll go ahead and arm. Approach is armed. Back and glide path is armed. Landing gear, we'll throw down... is there a VOR? I think there'd be a VOR. Does Vegas have a VOR?
I don't know, man.
Alright, anyways, Febit is 12 miles, we'll throw gear down at Febit. And we can throw in a fix as well. Should have done that a minute ago. Come on. Now it's loading in Las Vegas.
Bro, the fuck is the ground crew doing down there?
What?
My auto brake just arm light popped on, and I've been like parked with chocks on for a minute now.
Damn. Alright, there we go. Loaded in. Hopefully that's the last of that. We'll do 10 miles. And 15. It's fine by me. Single channel FAC. Field in sight, 12 o'clock. So at this point I wish I had RAS.
Yeah, no, bro, you should get the max.
Yeah. Oops. 8 is the magic number.
6524, Las Vegas approach speed 210 knots.
This guy. Ruining all my immersion. What do you mean 210 knots, bro? I'm literally on the arrival chart. And it says nothing about a speed restriction. Vandal was at 210, but I'm at Cancun on my initial approach at Febit. Like, nah. Speed 210 knots, southwest 6524. Alright, glide path is coming in. 5,100 set. Terrain no factor yet. Just about at the 15-mile mark. We'll go ahead and throw in flaps 10 here. Let us show 8, flaps 10. And I think 15 you can do. Flaps 15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's 10 and
normally-
15.
According to a real 737 guy I've been watching, it's gear and flaps to 15 at the same time.
Roger. Yeah. Gear down. Oh, there's this thingy.
The light.
Yeah, the light.
We
Alright,
should
gear
have that shit
down.
in BCS.
30 green. What is this horn that I'm hearing?
It's a gear one, I think.
Is it?
I can't remember.
Probably. Alright. Oh no, it was probably overspeed. Alright, flaps.
No, that's not the overspeed.
Oh, I know. Now that I think about it. Alright, speed brake is... We'll go ahead and arm it. Flaps set 2.5 now. Speed brake is armed. Second autopilot. We're not going to do dual channel. Landing flaps, we're set 2.5 right now. We'll go flaps 3.0. When we get a little bit closer. Start switches are set, continuous, landing flaps set, landing checklist next. Go around altitude, not applicable just yet. Gotta wait till we get this glide path green. There we go, glide path green, FAC. MCP speed, we'll do flaps 30. And we'll roll back to ref speed. Turn off lights are on. Autopilot as required, auto thrust will keep. Actually, we'll disengage that prior to touchdown. After touchdown, we know the drill. 60 knots, reverse idle, 30 knots, auto brake disengage, manual braking before then, hopefully. If we're smart pilots. 10 miles. Missed approach altitude set 7,000. Ref 131. +5, 136. Guess we'll roll with that. Alright, landing flaps 40. Set. Transition. I'm not gonna make it back there in time. But, you know, we get a little bit of a view. You can see through the wing, that's cool. I always forget about that. Alright. Like we got 24 knot headwind. Come down to 10 miles here. We'll come down there. What do we got here? A320 pilot follows. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the follow. Came just in time to watch me probably slam this landing because I'm notoriously bad at landing aircraft. But we're good. Briefing's been done. Radio minimum's 288. Approach altitude, or sorry, go around altitude 7,000. Climbing rate turn direct. Hayden. Hopefully we don't have to do that. We're gonna stick it just because we're not on a network. We're gonna go ahead and request landing though on say intentions. Tower Southwest 6524, established on the RNAV 01 right, requesting landing. Formatted completely incorrectly. My bad. Bear with me here.
6524, Las Vegas Tower, wind 035 at 12. Runway 1 right, cleared to land.
1 right, clear to land, Southwest 6524. Alright, I don't like what it's doing with us here, even that plus, Alright, gear down 3 green, flaps 40, green light. Speed brakes armed, auto brake 3. Engine start continuous, lights as required. And we'll get the APU on touchdown here. It's showing us a little left of center line. We should be alright. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect my aircraft. Oh, there's the thrust. Looks like we got 3 reds, 1 white. And a little right. Correcting. Trying to correct. Go and kill auto thrust as well. Auto throttle disengaged. Alright, back on glide. Back on center line. Good speed. I don't like that. Stop. Ah, here we go. Here comes a lag. Thank you, Vegas. Hopefully that doesn't persist. Although it seems like it's persisting, unfortunately. Alright, we're alright. Still on glide, little right for center line, correcting, and a little fast. A little low. We're about quartered out low. We're alright. Back on glide. Stable. Beautiful Las Vegas out to our left-hand side. Little fast, coming down on the throttle a little bit. 3 whites, we're alright.
Approaching minimums. 300 minimums.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Right. All down, reversers green. Center line. We got idle reverse, it looks like. Interesting. But we're good. Auto brake 3 should get it done. 60 knots, clear them. Even though they weren't there, we'll take the first high speed manual braking. Alright, let's...
Southwest 6524, contact ground on 121.9er.
Over to 121.9 or Southwest 6524, good day.
That was a Ryanair landing if I've seen one.
Oh yeah. I actually surprised myself on that one. I have 1 less vertebrae instead of 2 less vertebrae.
I mean, we didn't touch down that hard, but you know, getting ready to crash it like a brick, then floating.
Yeah. Hey man. Airbus flare and a Boeing, right? Alright, clear. We'll go ahead and set parking brake real quick. Go ahead and clear our config here. Alright. Laps up. We'll do auto brake off. All of that's good. We'll disarm that guy. Taxi lights on. Landings can come off. APU can come on. Starts can come off. We'll do steady. Wheel wells. Wings can come off. All of that looks good to me. I'll stay on that bleed. We'll do parking brake off. And, well, actually, we'll contact ground, I guess. Ground southwest 6524 is vacated as 01 right. See what it gives me. I hope I'm completely vacated. Yeah, we're good.
Southwest 6524, Las Vegas ground, taxi to D1 via Papa Sierra Golf Charlie. Good day.
Ah.
Sorry, Chief.
Ground southwest 6524 requesting gate 23. Alright, you gotta go.
Love to stick around, but yeah, I got to bounce. I gotta
Alright.
wait up early tomorrow.
That's fine, brother man. Appreciate doing. I appreciate the group play experience. You know, we don't get to hang out a lot.
Taxi to C tier
Yeah,
3 via
we
Papa
gotta do
Sierra
this more
Golf
often.
Charlie Bravo 5. Good day.
All right, see ya. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of say intentions because he's giving me nonsense, and I'd rather just taxi to the gate. Don't worry about that takeoff config check. We're gonna go to stand 2-3 if we can. So I'll make a right onto Delta here. If that's possible. Oh, I guess it would be, Charlie. We'll do Charlie 2-2. 2-3. Do not show me this spot. I'll get there. Southwest 2001 works for me. So we'll take Delta, Golf, Charlie, I guess? I don't know, we'll do Delta, Golf, Whiskey. Get terrain out of here. We got traffic out of here. None of that is needed at this point in time. See what we got. Probably grab the arrival. We'll get the airport charts here. Hate it when it does that. Airport info. So there we go. Take a left onto Gulf. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. I see I got one more viewer than I normally do. Hopefully you are having a nice night or day, depending on where you're from. So that should be Concourse Alpha. Lubaid. I don't know how to pronounce that. I probably just butchered it, but I appreciate the follow, sir. Just missed a landing, but I think for my performance, it was pretty good. Normally, I'm in the high 300s to 500s, so definitely an improvement. But feel free to watch it back. And we're going to go ahead and taxi out to Gate Charlie 22 if Las Vegas McCarran International here, and go ahead and shut down and call it a night. So here's Golf 1. See if I can kill the flight directors as well. One less thing to deal with when we get in. Or one less thing to worry about after our taxi in. Actually going pretty slow as well. Hello, first time chatter. How you doing, sir? How would you rate my landing? I don't even know what the feet per minute was. I didn't get a chance to look aside from the top left, but I know there can be just some discrepancy in that. Actually make a left here, like I said, onto Whiskey. How are you doing, sir? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Your 10-minute follow to chat is pretty annoying, haha. What do you mean? I don't understand. Or maybe I'm just tired. I probably should understand. Pretty alright landing. Yeah, I've definitely done better. Most of them are worse, though. I'm doing alright. You know, good to see some interaction in the chat. You want... Oh, you can't chat until you follow? I can figure out a way to disable that, but it's probably a good measure to have in place. I don't remember turning it on, though, but I'm glad you're able to chat now, my friend. Nice to finally see someone typing, but... we should be in one of these here. Guessing it's that one, because it's got well, actually, all of this has GSX stuff. But yeah, 10 minutes to chat would be pretty annoying. I'll have to figure out a way to reduce that. Or maybe make it to, you have to follow to chat. Maybe not necessarily 10 minutes. But we should have gate numbers here. I'm gonna kind of go off the rails here. And just kind of... Oh, there's my marshaller. Alright, so we'll knock the taxi lights off from my turn-offs. All of that will get APU bleed on. Probably not proper procedure. We got dual bleed going. But here we go. Gate 2, 3. Hey, buddy. I see ya. Hopefully I have a GSX profile for this. That's a decent turn in. Does he want me to slow down? Is that what it is? They come right. I don't know about that one, sir. Alright, a little bit at a time. Come on. Bam. That what you wanted? Alright, engines. We'll grab parking brake. We'll grab APU on the bus here. 1, 2. We'll go 1 and 2 to off. And we'll go ahead and throw the domes on here. Bright. Run the after landing checklist. Transponder. Probably should have done that earlier, but we're alright. Traffic push off. Flaps retracted. Speed brake is down. Landing lights are off. Taxi lights not applicable. We're at the gate. Strobes to steady. Cabin lights as required. Anti-ice. APUs to start. Probe heat can come off now. We'll do engine start switches can come to off. They are already at off. Auto brake off. Flight directors off. Lower display unit. We can go back to engine here. That's good. We got the N2 slowly coming back. Brake temp, we'll go ahead and check that. Oh, wrong one. There it is. Brake temp, not too bad across the board. Taxi to gate parking, turn off lights are off, APU gen switches are on, voltmeter should have been to APU, but I forgot. Whoopsie daisy. Autopilot reset. Completed. Gate, taxi lights off, and we'll do parking. Parking brake is set. Fuel control levers cut off. Master warning will disengage, or caution. Anti-collisions. Throw the beacons to the off position. You guys can now approach the aircraft. We'll leave those on. Wheel wells on for the ground crew to inspect. And for the first officer's walk around, we'll go ahead and grab the there we go, request the deboarding. Alright, chocks, we got chocks. Ground connections, we'll go ahead and grab some of this stuff over here. So we can grab ground power. Don't necessarily need that entry method. I don't know how to change that, it's frozen there. But we can request air conditioning as well. Since this is going to be a remaining overnight aircraft, we can have them have some nice air conditioning. Yaw damper can come off. Boom. Passenger signs off. You guys are free to leave the aircraft. Fuel pumps can go to off. Boom, 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 boom. APU ground power's on the bus. APU can go to off. Engine start switches checked and off. Isolation valve can go to open. Axe will stay on auto for now. APU bleed to off. Transponder 2000 standby, master warning off. And that is the last of our checklists. We'll do the shutdown checklist next. We'll just let them deboard for a minute. Reset the master caution and some of our lights here. Can also reset this guy. Floods can come off. I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't know why you can't open the door. I swear you used to be able to open the door in the PMDG, but I guess not. Kill the comms. That can stay on. Panel brightness will bring that down a little bit. Can't even click anything. All of that's good. Throw that to jetway. Should be deboarding now. That's pretty. There we go. That's nice. Grab that. Put it in the Discord. Boom. Alright, we'll let this boarding wrap up, complete the shutdown checklist, and then we'll call it a night. I appreciate those of you who decided to stop by, you know, maybe give me a follow, just check me out, see what's going on in the Twitch channel. Feel free to leave suggestions if anybody is still in here and just not chatting. Maybe you haven't reached that 10-minute threshold. I should have a suggestion box somewhere in my About Me, or somewhere on my Twitch channel for suggestions. I know that 10-minute restriction is probably going to be one of them. I completely agree with that. But just kind of dull my microphone down, and appreciate you guys stopping by to watch. So.